Hi, I'm John Twist of University Motors, Grand Rapids, Michigan. The 2nd of November, 2023. I mean, already it's November. Already it's the 2nd of November. Time flies. Today I want to talk just a little bit about MG Midget A Arms. Now, when this car was designed, the Bug-Eye Sprite, but the Bug-Eye Sprite, it was incredibly lightweight. John Thornley said it only weighed 1,400 weights. So this front suspension was wonderfully adequate for the car as it was. Get to about 72, we've added on a lot of stuff. It's reinforcing in the doors, strengthening it here and there. By the time we get to 79, got rubber bumpers, completely different powertrain that weighs a whole lot more, all kinds of reinforcements here and there, all kinds of extra weight. And this front suspension is taxed to the max, being able to hold up. And it's simple. It's a simple system, but it needs constant lubrication. So we've got a pin here. This is the fulcrum pin. It's 9/16 on the small end, 5/8 on the other end, with 16 threads per inch. And it's aligned so that when you put it into here, both threads start at the same time. And it winds up, okay? Now, there's a cap that goes on this end, which has got a grease zerk that pushes grease into the 5/8 end. There's a hole drilled all the way through, and the grease is supposed to get down to the other end, but it doesn't, because it comes out up here in the 5/8 end. One grease fitting should never grease more than two things. Never should grease more than one thing, because it always greases that which doesn't need the grease. The part that needs the grease doesn't end up getting the grease. Anyway, the hot setup is to drill a little hole here, tap it quarter 28, put in a grease zerk on the other end of the A-arm also. Maybe when I've got that done, I'll have another video and show that. So that when you grease it, the grease comes in and catches the 5/8 end, and it catches the 9/16 end, because both these are cross-drilled. This fits into the bottom of the kingpin here with a little pin that's driven down into place and has a nut on the bottom. So it's very difficult to get this apart. You got to get a torch, got to get it really hot. You get it too hot, you break the braze, because these caps are brazed into the end of the A-arm. So you get it too hot, you ruin the braze. But with judicious use of a torch, which I did this morning, I was able to get this whole thing apart, and then take the A-arm over and get it sandblasted and cleaned up these guys too. I'll use a brand new pin, order up a new pin, because I've got to get some new washers and stuff too. But anyway, this is the Midget A-arm. So this setup, it's not anywhere nearly as good, of course, as an MGA, MGB, even though it's the same basic Alec isogonous design. Just a quick thing about the Midget Kingpin. Until then, safety fast.